Hey, how's it going? Tim Brown, and I am a digital marketer here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I want to talk to you today about getting attribution on your website. I'm going to give you three main things to get better attribution on your website. Do you know what attribution is? Let's start with that. Attribution just means figuring out what's working. So if you have a contact form submission, attributing that to a particular page or a particular activity like social media or AdWords or SEO activity. So let's talk a little bit about the first item. Oh yeah, this is a great tool. It's called CallRail. CallRail, you put a little tiny code snippet into the head of your website, and then it swaps out the numbers for you. It swaps out the number on your site. So if you look, this is not my real number. It swapped it out so that it will just allow me to see where those phone calls are coming from, both in the tool itself, and you can also hook it up to Google Analytics, which is a very common tool for tracking. And then it also whispers to me at the beginning of the phone call where the phone call is coming from. So if it came from like my about page or something on my website, it will tell me that at the beginning of the call, which is amazing. So secondly, the second way to get attribution around what's working on your website is analytics, okay, but getting conversions set up on analytics. And this is a pretty simple one, but a lot of people don't have it. So this is my conversion tracking, so I can tell, okay, well, Sunday and Saturday I didn't get any conversions. That's okay, but when am I getting conversions? I can, figure out what URLs they're coming from. I can figure out where they're coming from and get attribution around those things, which is amazing. All right, so if I'm going to set that up, I go to admin, and then I go to goals, and then I get a new goal, and I'll set up the contact us, or the inquiry goal, and I'll press continue, and then I use a destination like my thank you page. And then I just track that thank you page. So that's amazing actually, because it tells me when I'm getting contact form submissions or whatever, get a quote submissions for you or whatever. So on a lead generation website, this is invaluable to know which days, where they're coming from, if it's social media, if it's ads or SEO. And then it's really important to know, when you're getting the bulk of your submissions and how you can improve what you're doing based on that information. Thirdly, I want as many ways to get attribution as possible. So I use a hidden field on my contact form, and for me that's gravity forms in WordPress. I press hidden, and then I actually go to advanced. I'm just testing this out and showing you. I go to advanced, and then I go to, I use this little thing, and I do the Embed URL, which right away when somebody gives me a contact form or they submit a contact form, I get the page they submitted it on. So let's say they're interested, for you maybe it's landscaping, they're interested in landscaping. I can very quickly get on the phone, you want to follow up on that lead in the first 5 minutes or right away, and you can say, hey, I saw that you're interested in landscaping. So you're able to be more effective on the phone or even on email when you're responding to them, because you know where it came from. You potentially know exactly what service or what subservice that they wanted. So why does any of this matter? Well, I'll tell you right now, so many companies have a hard time with this. So many companies have an issue getting attribution. And I don't want you to be one of those companies. I want you to be one of those companies that kills it, that is able to give the most value to your clients. And I think you're going to be able to do this better once you get attribution. You're going to be able to do this better because you're going to be able to funnel more effort and more power into those avenues that are already working for you. So try these three things out this week, and I have no doubt that it's going to increase the productivity of your marketing efforts. All right, have a good one.